GOT7 FANBOY-ING.
Hey guys, so I'm back with another one. And this one I want to talk about my GOT7 Fly in Chicago experience. And just basically everything that happened that day. Because honestly, that was like, okay, so that was my first K-pop concert, like, absolutely ever. And GOT7 is like my bias group. And kind of the reason how I got into K-pop. So like, I was super excited to see them. And I got lucky enough too to get high touch for the concert, so I was like super excited. So let's start from the very beginning by, you know, the time we got tickets. So me and some of my friends, we went to Rosemont to get the tickets. We were there at 4 o'clock in the freaking morning waiting until 10 to get tickets because we wanted like pit seats so we could get like photo op and all that. So we're waiting there, it's like a minute to 10 and like we're so freaking exhausted, but like by the time it hits 10 o'clock literally all the freaking like pit tickets are like sold out. So I just bought like whatever ticket I could get there. I was like, alright, whatever, just as long as I'm going, that's fine with me. I ended up getting really lucky, and when my friend was taking me home, I got freaking high touch in her car, and I was like, yes, high touch, oh my god, I'm so excited and all this. So I was like, probably super happy. And another thing too is that I was also a part of a GOT7 group by the name of GOT7 in Chicago 2016. It's a Facebook group. So me and some of the admins and members on there were working on fan projects for them. So mine was a cake for the boys, and then also I've seen a lot of YouTubers too with the hearts when they were here in Chicago. So if you have one of those hearts, it's actually one of my friend's project. She made 2,000 by freaking hand. She made 2,000 hearts with everybody's bias on them. She worked so hard on that. So like between my project and her project, like honestly, holy crap. We were like super excited because the boys ended up getting the cake, so I was super excited for that. So okay, took the cake and all that. And I'll actually put like a picture of it somewhere in one of the spaces. It should show up here or here. Anyway. So like I actually like completely skipped over a crap load of stuff just because I wanted to talk about the projects. The day of the concert, I got there at 9 o'clock because the cake was supposed to arrive there by like 10 or 11. And with me, like I can't be late to places. I always have to be like an hour early. Or even if it's like 2 hours early, like I'm crazy like that, but like I get like anxiety if I think I'm just gonna make it like right on time. I don't like being right on time, I like to be early. And I hate being late. I'm telling you, when I was like a kid, I ended up crying because of my mom's ex-boyfriend or whatever. He was taking me to school, and like because I was late, I started like crying. I'm like, I'm gonna be late. Yeah, it's that bad. So I got there early, ended up changing into my outfit, which was another one of my friends' awesome idea. So GOT7 and like the concerts that I had like in like Seoul and all that, they did a cover of some girl groups. So they did Red Velvet, and then and G-Friend. So since JV's my bias, I ended up with my friends who decided they wanted to cosplay that for the concert. So they're like, we need like a couple more people. So it's like I can do JV. Well, she asked me to do JV, and I was like, I'll do it. So that day it was 4 of us dressed in the Dum Dum dresses and all that, and should be a picture right here of all of us and then me. So I was wearing that like the entire day. Which honestly, to like get used to it, I was wearing it and like, cause there was also a flash mob that happened there too. So like, but I'll get into that later. But like, so for the flash mob practices, like, so that I would get used to wearing that dress completely. That with each practice, I would just like, I brought it with me and I would put it on and just practice in it. So that way, I'm used to being in it when I'm around people. Cause like, if I'm wearing it, like I'll get like hella self-conscious because there's a lot of people around. So like, I was just getting used to like the entire outfit and everything. So that way I wouldn't be like, I want to take this off and all that. But like, yeah, so there's 4 of us dressed up as the Dum Dum people, and like, we were getting asked a lot for our pictures, and it's honestly like, it feels weird being asked for, like, can I get a picture with, it's like the weirdest experience like ever. It's like, I'm just like a normal, you know what I mean? It's just, it's not something I'm used to, so like, I was really surprised by that. So I ended up like just waiting there. There were people like playing music and all that. I got up to dance 4 walls. There's a video of that somewhere with one of my friends because they were playing 4 walls and I was like, so I was like really hyped for that. And then flash mob time came around. Another one of my friends was in charge of that. She was in charge of the flash mob, and like, so we went to practice on like the roof of like the parking garage with the mall, for the mall that's like there by Rosemont, and like after that, you know, we had some time, well, kind of, we had some form of time, you know, to just walk around a little bit before we actually started the flash mob. But all of a sudden, they decided they want to let everybody in early, so like, we ended up, everybody's like freaking out, and like, okay, we're gonna start the flash mob now because people are going in. So then we did the flash mob and all that, and it was like super freaking amazing. It was so much fun. My wig kept getting in my face though, so like, I was like, I had like the freaking wig in my hair. I'm like, you can barely see, but I was like, I'm doing it anyway. Then we went in, looked for my seat. I had like a panic attack because like one of my friends had my phone, and I was like, I need my phone. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Instead of getting it, then I calmed down. I don't have any like footage of the concert, only because everybody in my section, like, people were getting really stupid and they were getting caught with the damn camera, so I couldn't record anything. But like, I flip for Magnetic because that's like my favorite song ever from GOT7. Like, I love all of the songs, but like Magnetic was like, oh my god, Magnetic, I'm dying. And then like for Confession Song, they ended up walking through the aisles, and Mark and Jackson started in the section near mine. So like, I saw Mark and I was like, Mark! And I was like, oh my god, he's not even my bias, but I just like died. And then I like saw Jackson, I was like, Jackson! But I didn't say anything, I didn't say it loud enough. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and skip right into High Touch. Which, by the way, Jackson is honestly like the most humble, kindest person like ever. And he gives off that vibe like you've known him for a really long time. So like, because of that, I didn't freak out during High Touch. Like, I was hella chill. And I was like super surprised by myself that like I was that freaking calm, because it was like my first time ever meeting, first of all, like celebrities, and then it was my first K-pop concert like ever. So like, we get in. The order for High Touch was Jackson, JB, Mark, Bam Bam, Youngjae, and Chinyoung. I mean, not Youngjae, Yugyeom and Chinyoung. Youngjae was actually, I think they took him back to like the hotel or whatever, because he was still feeling sick during the concert. So they're like, no, it's okay, you know, just rest and all that. Because he was, like, even on stage, he looked like he was about ready to pass out. So, like, I went up to Jackson, and he like, since I was wearing the dress and all that, he like ended up freaking out. He's like, whoa! And he like high-fived my hand like super freaking hard, like to the point where like throughout the rest of the high touch, I didn't even like feel everybody else was like a light pat, and I like barely felt it compared to freaking Jackson, because that one was still like freaking stinging my hand. So he freaked out, and then I got in front of JB and we made eye contact. He was like, oh. I was like, oh my god, he freaked out over me. I just freaked out my bias, and I was like super happy about that. Mark was like, whoa, and then like I got to Bam Bam. Bam Bam was normal with me. He was just like, oh, thanks for coming, and then Yugyeom didn't say anything to me. I saw like half his face, and like high-fived him, but then when I got to Jinyoung, I didn't even look him directly in the eye. Just because I thought he has a reputation for being a savage, so I was like, I am not gonna be the one that gets savage Jinyoung. So like, I was so freaked out about like getting hit with savageness that like I just like looked directly at his hand, high-fived it, and just left. Ended up freaking out like outside after. I was like, oh my god, you know, they flipped out over me and all this. And yeah, it was like honestly like the best night that I've ever had. And then like while I was looking for my friend for my book bag, everyone is like kind of waiting for them in the back, you know, to leave and all that. So like I'm walking over here, walking around like Rosemont because I'm looking for my friend with my book bag. I'm like, alright, she's probably over here. She wasn't, so I just ended up staying by my other friends, waiting for them. And then, you know, Yugyeom waved in the same sort of area that we were in. There's so many people there, I'm sure it wasn't directly at us or anything, obviously. And then like, I was like, okay, as nice as this is, I need to go find my book bag. So my other friend was parked, let's say right here, and then like, the van is like this over here on this side, and then there's like the fence and all that. So they have to come this way, but I didn't know that, as stupid as that might sound. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I guess I had like started walking around when they were getting ready to like leave too. So I was like walking to my other friend's car because she was standing there. I was gonna ask her if she saw my friend who had my book bag. So as I'm walking, there's like a few girls that are running this way, and I'm like, why are they running this way? And then I see that the van is like coming this way, and I was like, oh, that's why. The security's like, hey, get back. Because honestly, some of the people there were kind of like nuts. So then, like, we get there, I get there, and the van passes in front of me. I see Bam Bam, I wave. He waves back, and I was like, oh shit, like, not my intention to like follow this van, but like right timing, I guess, since I got a wave from Bam Bam. And then I ended up asking my friend, and she didn't see her. So then I ended up finding my other friend later. Got my book bag, ended up going home. I like changed out of the freaking outfit at the corner. I had my other outfit under, but like I was like, I'm not wearing this on the train. So yeah, that was my night. And it was honestly the best thing ever. Like the next day I was like beyond depressed. I was like, I don't want to go to work. It doesn't mean a thing. Can tomorrow come back? And all. I was like super sad. But yeah, I had so much fun, and I cannot wait until the next time that they come back. I'm like addicted to high touch, so like that's like my main goal now for the concerts. But yeah, that was my experience. If you guys like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe. Share it around if you can. And also leave a comment below if you have any. If you were there, if you went to any other concerts, I want to know like some of your experiences as well. And then if you also have any suggestions on what I can do better on this channel, that'd be great. So thank you for watching and have a good one. I'll see you guys next time.